Okay, so you have this old lead acid battery. This is a sealed lead acid battery, or SLA battery, from electric bike. This I removed that from electric bike. I replaced a new one. Note that it's only, when fully charged, it will sustain 11.77 volt, which is not good, because normally it has to be around 12.6 volt for it to, run the electric bike, or use it for electrical appliances that has 12 volt, that needs 12 volt. So this is only 11.77. So what can you do with it? Recycle it? Actually, you can still use it if you hook it up to a car adapter, and I'll show you right now. You can still use it to charge your smartphone and USB devices. Let me show you. Okay, so to charge your smart devices, USB smart device that uses USB or micro USB, all you need is the USB cable, the USB car adapter. Here, this is the car socket adapter, and you need a car socket clipper. So you connect this directly to the lead acid battery. Now, it doesn't have to be 12, it could be even 10 or 9 volt, it doesn't really matter. Okay, because remember, this USB only need 5 volt voltage, right? 5 volt voltage, and about 500 milliamp to 1 amp of power. And I can bet you this battery still have at least a couple amp in there, and it's at least 9 or 10 volt still in there. And we can charge it with a solar panel as well. As you can see here, I'll show you later on how to hook it up to a solar panel and charge this. But for now, let's hook it up. So negative terminal, positive terminal, like that. Okay, and then here we have the socket. We now can connect the USB car adapter, like this. There we go, and there we go. It works, and you can see the light is on, and you can see that. Let me see, show you. There it is. You can see the light's on, and that means I can connect to my smartphone. It will be charged. Okay. Now let's say if you drain this battery. Now don't let it drain less than 9 volt, okay? When it's around less than 10 volt, okay, between 9.5 and 10 volt, you can recharge it using the solar panel, alright? So it's very easy to hook up the solar panel. You have, again, there, the car cigarette adapter, and we hook up to the socket here. Okay, so we're going to hook that up right now. Okay, so we're going to hook it up. Here we have the car socket, hook up to the car cigarette connector, right? The male adapter, the female socket there, like that, and whoops, that's how we hook up. Okay, there it's hooked up already, and now it's charging this battery. Now, to test it out, to make sure that it actually works, we need to check the amperage. Actually, we'll check the voltage. Okay, so we're going to switch it to that goes here, and this goes here. Like that. And then we're going to switch it to happen. There we go. So it's showing 3.8 volt going into the battery. So that's the voltage. Now the current is probably less than 1 amp, or 1.3 actually, the last time I saw it. 1.3 amp at 13.8 volt, which is okay for this battery here. Okay, now you can leave that for for about, I don't know, if this thing reaching around I would say 16 volt, you have to stop, okay, because it may be too high. Maybe 13.8 is still okay. 14.5 is the ideal for the voltage on this battery. Okay, so don't want to go beyond that. If it's 16, you might overcharge this battery. So let's set it to 14.5 and take it out. Okay, so you can see it's charging 14.4 voltage now. Right, it's hooked up. It's been out for about 45 minutes, I guess. Now let's take it out of its solar panel charging unit. So I'm going to do that. Okay, let's take this out. There we go. Now it goes back to about 13.7. It's going down. Right. Alright. Now remember, this is a old battery, lead acid battery, which won't go above 12 volt. The reason it's 13.5 because it's just settling down, but once it reaches and stabilizes, the voltage will remain somewhere less than 12 volt. Okay, so pretty much you can say this is a dead 12 volt battery for electrical bike, like used for electric bike and all that. Any device that requires 12 volt, this battery may not work. However, here's the thing: it will still power an MP3 speaker or Bluetooth speaker that uses a USB power. So a 5 volt system using USB power, this thing works perfectly. I bet you there is probably over 50 to 80 watts worth of power in there. Even though this runs at, if you look, initially this is a, let's have a look here. This is a 12 volt 14 milliamp hour battery, which is over 150 watt power system, and now probably half of it is gone. 80 watt, still great. Even if I can get 80 watt, this is amazing. Instead of recycling, I can still use it to power my speaker. And let me show you. Okay, so here we have the socket, which is connected directly to the speaker, to the battery, lead acid battery. Initially it was connected to the solar panel. I disconnected that now. I'm going to now connect it to a USB car connector. So this is a 1 amp USB power socket connector. We can connect it into here. Okay, this is 1 amp. Now you can even get a 2 amp if you wanted to. There we go. And you can see that there's a light there indicating that it's working. Okay, now we're going to connect this speaker USB connector to this socket. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so now it's connected. There we go. You can see it's working. Pretty amazing. You can turn on the volume. Solar panel, old lead acid battery, running a Bluetooth speaker connected through USB. Awesome. Don't throw anything away because it's still useful. The old lead acid battery still works to power these 5 volt system, USB system. Thanks for watching EducateTube.com.